In 10th place, we find our only LMG of the list, the MG42.
Why? The thing is, there's more worse guns out there. Okay, I'll be honest, Fennec. Okay, I'll tell you first, Fennec is harder to use than MG42. It's easier to use. What am I talking about? It's harder to use. It's more versatile in any way possible. Fennec has so many flaws. I'm not even sure why it was popular. Maybe because of Comsin. I don't know. This gun should be a lot higher.
Exactly.
Okay, just watch this guy later. Just put CX9 and okay. You know what? I just know what's gonna happen. Last season's top 10 list from him is just.
This LMG boasts an impressive 38 meters of effective range, with a 5-shot kill up to 16 meters and a 6-shot kill extending to 38 meters. Its fire rate is
correct.
incredibly fast at 1034 RPM. The bullet spread accuracy is exceptional at just 13, allowing for an effective accuracy range of up to 60 meters, far beyond its damage-based effective range. Mobility is solid over.
With a 400 ms, it's not bad at very long range. It is the same as Type 19 anyway, so it's not like it can't perform outside of its effective range. So the BSA is good there. I would say MJ42 is, again, perform well at any range. Alright?
Yeah.
400 milliseconds time to kill, somewhere there, at very long range is competitive. Not the best, but competitive. Alright?
Yeah.
So
Why is it ranked number 10?
Kith, please.
Who knows? Literally, who knows?
Overall, featuring a 3 meters per second strafe speed and a 360 milliseconds ADS time, which is still manageable. Being an LMG, the MG42 offers 125 bullets per magazine, enabling continuous fire for 7.2 seconds, though the reload time is quite slow, 4.6 seconds for a tactical reload, and 5.4 seconds if the magazine is fully emptied. Additionally, it features low recoil and minimal flinch, making it extremely easy to control and exploit effectively. All things considered, this is the best LMG in the current meta. Definitely worth trying out. Here's the gunsmith for the MG42. In 9th place, we have two passive 4-shot kill ARs, the LK24 and the KN44.
Okay, before I let him say anything further, just keep in mind there's one major thing that separates LK and the KN. The close range. Time to kill. Okay, if anyone looks at the body part damage multiplier closely, you would notice that the KN can 3-shot kill as long as you hit 1 chest shot and 2 arm shots. LK needs 2 chest shots. It's far more harder to hit.
Exactly. As the arms literally just blocks off the upper chest area.
Correct. So I don't know why he still put KN and LK together. It doesn't feel right.
It does not.
Both maintain around 60 meters of 4-shot kill potential, with time to kills of 285 milliseconds and 288 milliseconds, respectively. However, their differences lie not in range, but in how they should be used. The KN44 excels in mid-range combat thanks to its superior mobility, featuring a 3.1 meters per second strafe speed and a 280 millisecond ADS time. On the other hand, the LK24 lags behind in mobility, with a 2.3 meters per second strafe speed and a slower 370 milliseconds ADS time. However, the LK24 shines at long-range engagements for several reasons. First, it boasts smoother recoil, making it easier to control. Second, it has significantly lower flinch at 0.4 compared to the KN44's 0.6.
The flinch wouldn't matter that much, to be fair, at long range, because it's low enough for you to just be comfortable spraying long range. I don't think it's too bad of a problem with 0.2 difference. Unless the flinch is somewhere 0.8, then we would see some difficulties at aiming. But for skilled players, it wouldn't be a problem. I mean, hey, USS with Gung Ho is not a problem with 1.1 flinch, if I remember correctly. So it depends on the player. I mean, 0.4 and 0.6, the difference is negligible. It's fine.
Finally, the LK24 accommodates a red dot sight without compromising the build, offering a clear and stable view, something the KN44 struggles with due to red dot shake. In essence,
it's not really that bad. Like, KN iron sight is fine. Why would you want to put a red dot on it? I mean, sure, some people might struggle. I guess that's fine. But that wouldn't be necessarily a flaw. It was niche to specific amount of players. Okay,
Yeah.
to me and probably most of the players, can base iron sight is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
Right, I
very
find it
clean.
really clean, satisfying to
Yeah.
use to spray with. It's not worth pointing out in my opinion, but it's alright if he wants to point out, I guess.
These two weapons cater to different playstyles. The KN-44 is more versatile and better suited for mid-range combat, but is harder to handle at long range.
That is because the recoil is shaky. I'm surprised he didn't point that out. I think later in the video, recoil is shaky, it can bounce a bit left to right, but it is once again manageable if you use it long enough. Okay. Also, why didn't he like point out its close range capabilities? It's worth pointing out. It's consistent. 198 milliseconds time to kill. That is pretty good.
Isn't it potential?
No, it's consistent.
Consistent.
Consistent because again, you are supposed to pre-aim at chest level. If you aim at the stomach, what the hell are you doing? If you pre-aiming at chest level, alright, one chest shot is all you need. Again, and the rest hitting arm shots, you're still gonna get that 3-shot time to kill. Okay, so why not point that out too? It's consistent. Alright? Even from puff.exe, they say it's consistent too. Alright? Why not point that out? I don't understand.
Meanwhile, the LK-24 thrives in long-range engagements, but sacrifices mobility, which can be a significant drawback in closer fights. Here are the gunsmiths for these two guns.
Yep, seems good.
For our first honorable mention, the SKS needs no
What?
Okay. SKS in honorable mention really just makes no sense.
Makes no
Let's be
sense.
honest. Okay. I'm sure everyone knows that SKS has been banned from competitive scene. Alright. So what the hell is this?
I don't think being banned in competitive scene would necessarily mean whether it belongs to top 10 or not. We see like CX9,
Yeah.
Burst Mac, right? Okay, but it's not in top 10 weapons list. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, you want to spray with that gun, 1 second and you're gone. You miss all your shots. It's not that practical. All right. For SKS, we have known how well it performs throughout a few years already. Okay, and why did it suddenly drop the honorable mentions? Is it like nothing makes sense? Let him go first. Okay, we'll let him go first.
introduction. It's the quintessential long-range semi-auto 2-tap rifle. While it's not effective within 20 meters,
You have to be joking.
Isn't it effective? Until very long range.
Stats wise, it's effective at all ranges. Practicality wise, 15 meters is where you see difficult. It's not considered as not effective because here's the thing: you can rush with the SKS only if you're using the right build for the mobility and if you have good accuracy. As an ex-leaderboard SKS player myself, I find it fun to rush with the SKS. I don't know, I'm just weird, I guess. But back to the topic, it is still okay to use within the 20 meters. Don't be afraid, okay?
Yep.
In fact, if you rush with the SKS, you might just improve your accuracy a lot more. I'm not even joking. That's how it happened to me, alright?
Yeah, but rushing with it also takes time to get used to.
Exactly.
Since you're engaging to a lot of gunfights, and this gun is mainly a semi-auto.
But just claiming that it's not effective within 20 meters baffles me, honestly.
True.
its power comes to life beyond that. It can secure a 2-shot kill as long as you land 1 shot above the legs before 40 meters or avoid the legs entirely beyond 40 meters. A chest shot guarantees the 2-shot kill, and if you manage to hit the head, it's an instant 1-shot kill regardless of range. The SKS is a high-skill, high-reward weapon that thrives on slow, calculated play, rewarding players who prefer a covered and strategic approach. It's the ideal choice for holding down spawns and maintaining map control. Here's the gunsmith build for the SKS.
I like how he pointed out that this weapon is not effective in 20 meters, that he's destroying people casually like 10 meters away. You know, the enemies are in a 10 meters distance.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Makes complete sense.
Alright, I mean, sure, man. Yeah, you might want to change your clips.
The second honorable mention is the Type 63, which is worth highlighting.
Again, does not really make sense at all. Why is it here even?
Exactly.
It's supposed to be in the top 10. Don't be afraid, my guy.
Immediately after the SKS because it's essentially a more aggressive version of
That's
it,
correct.
while it retains the two-shot kill potential. The Type 63 offers significantly better mobility, making it more versatile for faster-paced gameplay. The range and hitbox multipliers are slightly stricter. Within 50 meters, you'll still need to hit above the legs once to secure a two-shot kill, similar to the SKS. However, in the second range, you'll need to hit strictly above the legs for the same result.
There's no point pointing this out. No one's gonna shoot legs. Why you wanna point this out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if you shoot the legs, you have aim problem. That's all. Alright? It's
Or maybe it's a skill issue. Who knows?
okay. But to be fair, is hitbox, yes, strict, but does it really matter? No. Negligible. Just aim higher.
Exactly.
Alright? It's not worth pointing out even,
Yep.
Like the SKS, landing a headshot guarantees a one-shot kill at any distance. Overall, I'd recommend the Type 63 over the SKS for most engagements, as fights beyond 50 meters are rare in general gameplay. That said,
correct.
the Type 63 does have slightly more challenging recoil to control, so it may require a bit of practice if you're accustomed to the SKS. Here's the Gunsmith build.
Yes, I'm actually surprised that not much people point out that Type 63 has a weirder recoil than the SKS.
Yeah.
Okay. Although it's still easy to control, I don't think it's it will take too much time to learn the recoil. So, but again, props to Kith for pointing that out, of course.
Except for the leg parts.
Yeah, the leg part is actually
leg
pretty
part's
extra.
Really pointless.
pretty
Let's be
pointless,
honest.
actually. Also, this grip is weird.
Everyone will agree.
Ergonomic grip?
Where? Ergonomic grip. I mean, could be better, right?
There's a stock that, benefits the Type 63 more. I don't know if this grip is even worth it. What? I mean, maybe I'll check it out soon.
Coming in at the 8th spot, we have not one, but two
What's that?
standout weapons, the Ultimate Flex SMGs, the
What?
Okay, just so you guys know, this PDW and Bison, I'm pretty sure has not been in his top 10 for almost 3 or 4 seasons. Okay, so he can't just point those two guns out of nowhere in season 1. Okay, it makes no sense. Let's all be honest.
Okay, the thing is, PDW and Growl 556 is actually similar weapons. If PDW is here, Growl should be here.
Yes, exactly.
Vice versa. Now, why is PDW in here? Why is Bison in here? This is one thing I want to question. What is going on? And you're telling me MG42 is worse than these two weapons? PDW has very restricted effective range.
Yep.
For a flex SMG, really restrictive.
Mm-hmm.
Bison is he just overrated Bison. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
Just because it has a big magazine size and it's hella easy to use doesn't mean it's the great one.
Yeah.
Ironically, he said Growl is overrated because it's way too easy to use and has like large mag size. So the irony to put the Bison here,
And the PDW.
I mean, fix it, man.
and the PDW-57. The PDW offers a solid 26-meter 4-shot kill range with a fast 240 milliseconds time to kill, making
240 milliseconds time to kill is not fast. It's average right now. Okay? I mean, it's not average as in, this gun's average is not worth using. Time to kill is also has that similar time to kill. I'm just saying that fast time to kill, we will consider it in like somewhere 215 ms.
Yeah.
Okay? Fennec, for example. QXR. Right?
it lethal within that range. Beyond 26 meters, however, its damage output becomes far less competitive. That
If this effective range, okay, no, it's a time cook.
said, within its effective range, the PDW shines thanks to its zero recoil and an
Alright. If you say his time to kill drop off after 16 meters, so why would you want to bother about recoil that much anymore? Little recoil is fine. Zero only matters in longer ranges. That's it. If the effective range is that limited, again, why is it in top 10? Okay, if it doesn't, okay, here's one important thing to keep in mind of when judging a gun. First, if its range is limited, or if it's good for a certain scenario, like maybe close or mid or long range gunfights, it must excel in that scenario. If it's only decent, there's no worth of using that weapon. All right, PDW is a prime example of this. Okay, it doesn't perform exceptionally well close range anyway. There's many guns that can outperform it. Fennec, CX9, QXR, Mac 10, you name it. Okay, I mean, you want 240 ms milliseconds time to kill? Sure, we have the Type 19, also zero recoil, also has big magazine size, yet it has longer effective range. Why is this thing here in top 10? PDW and the Type 19 has so much differences. Okay, so much differences. The gap is large. Okay, and not only that, you know what else is actually better than the PDW right now? The ground. Okay, why is this thing here?
Outstanding 4.4 meters per second strafe speed, which allows for unmatched movement flexibility. If you're looking for something with a bit more range and even easier handling, the Bison is an excellent alternative.
Or in my opinion, the way how I judge the weapons, right? If it kills slower than 270 ms, is unusable close range. Okay, so something like Creek is barely holding on, to be fair. Okay,
Same stellar mobility stats as the PDW, but features an even better recoil pattern, making it more forgiving in extended engagements. The Bison boasts a 24-meter consistent 4-shot kill range, with the potential to stretch up to 37 meters if you
I like how he just said it boasts 4-shot kill, blah blah blah, but doesn't even point out the time to kill. Imagine I just talk about ICR like, oh, it boasts 4-shot consistent 4-shot kill range up until I don't know how many meters, and no one realizes it's 300 milliseconds time to kill.
Yep.
That's what I feel like about this part of the certain video. It mentions every other gun's time to kill, but doesn't mention this one. Is it trying to hide a flaw of this gun to make his list, you know, a strong point? Hey, I'm not trying to accuse, I'm just saying, right? Okay, don't come after me.
land 3 chest or arm shots. This added range makes it more versatile while still maintaining ease of use. Here are the gunsmith builds for both weapons. At the 7th spot, we have the QQ9 with the 10mm mag, or as we call it, the QQ10. It's an aggressive SMG with high damage output, but a small magazine. Up to 16 meters, the QQ10 excels with a 3-shot kill, resulting in an incredibly fast 158 milliseconds time to kill. Even beyond that, from 16 to 24 meters, a 4-shot kill still gives a respectable 238 milliseconds time to kill, comparable to weapons like the PDW or Type 19.
Also, one thing. Notice how much difference QQ9 and the PDW Bison is?
Yeah.
Yet they're so close to each other in terms of in the top 10 list. What the hell is going on with this list? You know?
Since he said that, I want to put QQ together.
No. They're not even similar. Why do that?
Right.
Okay. The thing is, it's so much difference. You can't just put those two weapons next to each other, regardless of which is better, okay? The QQ9 has even more effective range aim very quickly. Even if it doesn't, it excels in close range gunfights compared to PDW is trash. Okay, we have better guns to use like the Type 19. Why bother with the PDW at the first place, you know?
Yeah, true.
This list is so inconsistent so far.
In similar situations. As an aggressive SMG, the QQ10 doesn't disappoint in the mobility department. It offers a fast 206 milliseconds ADS time, a rapid 6.6 meters per second sprint speed, and a quick 4.1 meters per second strafe speed, making it perfect for fast-paced close quarters combat. Overall, the QQ10 is a fantastic weapon for slower-paced game modes like Search and Destroy, Team Deathmatch, or Frontline. If these are your primary game modes, the QQ10 is highly recommended. Here's the gunsmith build for the QQ10. Taking the 6th spot is the Type 19, our reliable and versatile flex.
How is MG42 and this Type 19 is so far off each other?
I feel that they should not be number 6. But although number 6 is This, by the looks of it, is quite reasonable to put there, but I don't think it is.
So is it or not?
Huh?
Is it reasonable or not?
Both.
The thing, okay, so much problem with Type
Exactly.
19 pin number 6. One, why is it so far off from the MJ42? Number two, why is it two spots near the PDW? Okay, PDW has very limited effective range because of its recoil and all that. Why the is this in number 6? It should be higher, alright? It should be higher. Watch. Maybe somewhere in the top 3 spot, he's gonna put freaking CX9 and Fennec together again. And there's so much problem with it. I don't know, man.
AR. It's one of the best in its category, only slightly outshined by the HVK and BP50. The Type 19 is easy to
Yep.
use, has
But I think he forgot USS9. Just to point that out. So, you guys,
solid mobility, and offers decent range with 31 meters of 4-shot kill. It's a straightforward weapon with no major weaknesses, making it an excellent choice for most players. If you're skilled at controlling recoil, I highly recommend trying the Peacekeeper instead. Statistically, it's a better Type 19 in almost every way except for its recoil. However, it does
And
have
the
a
base
steeper
hindsight.
learning curve and may require several hours of practice to master. Here are the gunsmith builds for both weapons. The XPR-50 earns its place as our third honorable mention, being one of the most overpowered weapons in the game, demanding precision and a unique approach to fully leverage its potential. Range performances are great with 31 meter one-shot kill range to the chest, arms, and head, retains one-shot capability to the head and chest at any distance, guarantees a two-shot kill anywhere on the body, no matter the range. Originally designed as a sniper, the XPR-50 features exceptional mobility, making it a fantastic option for aggressive sniping or a two-shot kill playstyle. Its flexibility allows it to shine in both long-range precision engagements and mid-range aggressive tactics. Here's the gunsmith build for the XPR-50.
I'm also not sure why this gun is here, but okay, I guess you do you. Use an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Alright then.
At the 5th spot, we have the BP-50. Since
You're telling me the BP50 is better than the Type 19? I just don't know why BP50 is here. Like, okay, the thing is,
Literally.
Type 19 is still better than this gun. Okay?
Yes.
The only time when the BP50 can truly win against the Type 19 is one, if you're using 60 round mag, hit 2 shots on the chest. 2, using a 30 round mag, which is even less practical, and hit 1 chest shot if I remember correctly. Oh no, just hit the stomach, it's fine. It's more consistent that way. But still, why is it in here? This is just another version of an FFAR. Alright, and it's not that far off either. FFAR can at least probably compete better in range. This is just an aggressive AR now. It's not a flex AR.
Yeah.
Why is it here? There's so much problem with this list.
its nerf, there have been really two types of BP-50 users. Those who use it with the 60-round mag, basically using something close to the M13 in terms of damage, and those using it with the 7.62mm mag, which is the good choice.
No. Not the good choice. First of all, you can only spray for 1 second and you're just a goner now. You even miss a shot, you're just gone. You can't really kill more than 3 enemies with this. I mean, it's rare for you to needing to do this, but it's appreciated nonetheless.
Yeah.
The day round won't be good, alright? It's just so fast. You miss for a bit, you miss a bullets for a bit, and well, you just dead now. You have to reload again.
Yeah.
Okay, 60 round is the best choice here. To be fair, because okay, look now, you have the day round, obviously, but the thing is, you are going to aim at the chest.
Yeah.
If you pre-aim at the stomach, I don't know what you're doing. Okay, there'll be like hit glitches and all that. Right, mostly you just gonna want to aim at the chest hit level, not the stomach, please. All right. The dilemma is not practical. Maybe S&D we can see viability of the 30 round mag, but it's not good at all. I'm not at all. It's just a bit exaggerated. It's not good. All right, unless you're a really really good aimer.
Yep.
Okay.
And keep in mind, this gun is probably one of the fastest firer right now among ARs.
Yeah. So
Okay.
with 30 round, it's not enough. It's not
It's
sufficient.
not. It's not. Almost not viable.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So why is it a good choice? putting on a 60 gram is a more superior choice. Okay, I don't know what is this guy doing, man.
7.62 basically makes the BP50 as good as before, except
No,
that
it
it has
doesn't.
30 bullets instead of 60,
That's exactly
making
why.
it incredibly more difficult to use because of the ammo management. Even though you only have 30 bullets and it takes 1.6 seconds to reload, the gun is great. We have great mobility with 210 milliseconds of ADS time, a 6.4 meters per second sprint speed, and a 3.9 meters per second strafe speed. And just as before, no recoil, decent BSA, low flinch, and a clean iron sight with no aim shake. Here's the gunsmith for the BP50. At the fourth
Use the
spot, we have
sticker,
the
Mac.
HVK30, and I changed the build.
Why is HVK here? What is going on? Okay, now just to point that out, I'm surprised it's here because there's still a few guns missing. In my opinion, QXR, Odin, USS Violino is number 1, so that's fine. And his favorite SMG CX9 FNX. Where did they go? Did they just disappear or did it actually just put them on above the HVK? Okay,
Let's keep watching.
I'm a
and
bit scared.
Let's keep watching and we'll know.
This season back to something similar to what we had before the BP50 came out. Basically, instead of using the marksman barrel with the combat stock, we're using the light barrel without a stock. And that leaves us with a free slot. That means that you can either slap a red dot on it or put a perk like sleight of hand. I've seen some people use long shot, which isn't bad on paper. I just don't think it's worth it compared to a sleight of hand perk, in a respawn game at least. The HVK30 is still the same good old gun. Small mag, weird recoil, but incredible damage, especially in the chest, arms, and head. The rest of the stats are pretty basic. Not bad, not good, just alright. Here's the gunsmith for the HVK30.
I guess this is fine. But some might think it's a bit sluggish, so I guess test it out. If you think it's too sluggish, then just put the combat stock. It'll be good.
Yeah,
It'll be better.
to be honest, I don't think sleight of hand is really that necessary. Since well, in my opinion, I feel like the HVK already reloads fast enough without the sleight of hand. I don't know about you guys.
I mean, passive playstyle, you can use the marksman. You want to play versatile, I guess light is great.
Again, we're including a shotgun in our honorable mentions, and the R90 more than deserves its spot as our fourth honorable mention. As a shotgun, it obviously shines through its damages, but the R90 is no ordinary shotgun, one-shot potential up to 10 meters, making it lethal at close range. A deadly 2-shot kill extends to around 20 meters. Minimum damage per gunfight is roughly 30 HP, making it excellent for securing revenge kills. The R90 is a powerhouse
I don't think that is a worth stat to point out, to be fair. It's going to be rare for you to do that anyway.
in search and destroy due to its ability to secure quick kills in 1 or 2 shots. However, it truly shines in hardpoint, where its shotgun-like one-shot potential combines with an SMG-like capability to handle multiple engagements in rapid succession. That said, the R90 is arguably the most difficult weapon in the game to master. While anyone can pick it up and score a few
Really? The most difficult gun to master? I think it's something more harder than this.
What could it be though?
Snipers, I guess.
I'm
Look, you know, snipers, XPR 50 used as an actual sniper. That's the thing. It's harder. It's really hard. I think. Do you ever see anyone in like YouTube there? Or do you really see anyone playing with XPR a lot as a sniper, not as a 2-shot rifle? Yeah. R9 we've seen some. Okay, so that's to put it out there. I mean, it's subjective, alright. To me, I think XPR is more harder.
kills, consistently performing across all situations, maps, modes, and against various playstyles demands an exceptional level of mechanical skill and game awareness.
That's correct.
Once you master it, the R90 becomes
Okay, now when you put it that way, I think yeah, it's harder than XPR. XPR at least can perform at all ranges. R9 takes a lot more skill. Alright, positioning. You know, even the maps can just throw you off. Right, especially when there are some long range angles like shoot house basically. You know, there's some gunfights that really plays out in long ranges where R9 will you know, suffer, right? So if you master this guy and you find this no problem, then good for you. You're a legend. So good on Kith. Good for Kith that he pointed out. Well done.
One of the most satisfying weapons to wield. It's a weapon that rewards those willing to put in the effort. Taking the third spot are two close quarter
I
combat
knew
SMGs,
it,
the Fennec and
man.
the CX9.
Okay,
Both of
brother.
these weapons.
Oh my god.
Let's just watch the video and let him talk about it first, okay? Then I'll explain.
Boast over 1000 RPM, making them absolute shredders in close-range engagements, with just over 20 meters of effective range to back it up. Their key strengths are blistering fire rates, which ensure that missing a shot has minimal impact on your overall time to kill, outstanding hipfire accuracy, making them highly reliable for reactive plays in tight spaces. Interestingly, neither weapon excels in terms of strafe speed, but that doesn't prove to be much of an issue. In mid-range fights, strafe speed plays a pivotal role for evasion and gunfights, but in close-range fights, movement mechanics like sliding, jumping, and other quick maneuvers dominate the playstyle. As a result, low strafe speed doesn't penalize these weapons nearly as much, and sprint speed matters a lot more. The Fennec and CX9 thrive in close-range combat, where their fire rate, hipfire, and ability to punish mistakes make them top-tier options. Here are the gunsmiths for...
Okay, there's so much problem. There's so much problems. One, he didn't even bother mentioning Fennec's flaws. Okay, look, well-known Fennec's flaws. We have the flinch. Okay, if anyone shoots you, it kicks you up like a horse.
Yep.
Two, do we not realize how much difference between the CX9 and the Fennec has? CX9 has better consistency since you can 4-shot kill even though you hit the stomach. Alright? Which of course, even though it's not viable, you hit it just alright, it is still more consistent nonetheless than the Fennec where you have to hit 2 chest shots. Okay? Which may be hard, maybe not hard. It's 50-50. Okay? Second, it's more stable, lower flinch, easier recoil.
Yes.
Why is Fennec and CX9 similar? This is what I want to know. You may think, oh, it's just a minimal difference. Just put toughness. Here's the thing. If you play aggressive in the SMG, putting gung ho makes you feel a lot more better. Okay? Or even quick fix. Okay? Toughness takes away that privilege. Alright? So by the time you were trying to rush gunfights, like you're trying to fight multiple people, quick fix could have been your savior. Alright, compared to Fennec. Now I'm not saying Fennec is not impossible to play and all that, but top 10 lists are meant to be useful, beneficial for lower skilled players. Okay, decent players. All right, so Fennec shouldn't even be in the top 10. I'll be honest with you. CX9 is okay. All right. Now another problem. Third, why is these two SMGs above Type 19, above MJ42, above QQ9? Where's QXR? Why is this above HVK? You see how many problems this list?
Yeah.
Okay, this will get outgunned a lot by HVK. That's one. It's not versatile. Okay, especially Fennec. I do not know why Fennec is the same slot as the CX9. All right, there's no world where these two are similar guns because of Fennec's flaws, the recoil and the flaw. And almost seem like, again, he's just avoiding mentioning those flaws just to make his point strong.
Yeah.
Impenetrable. Okay, for those who doesn't read the stats and just follow, right, just listen. All right, but now I'm here to tell you that it is not that it's not similar. All right, these two weapons are far apart from each other slightly. Okay, that said, I'm not saying Fennec is bad. It's still meta. It's not in top 10. Maybe top 15 we'll talk about it. Okay, top 15 we can talk about it, but top 10 I don't think so. QXR is better than these two. Because if nobody knows, QXR has consistent 180 milliseconds time to kill, which is as fast as that Prime PB50, but more consistent. Think about that.
Both weapons. In second place, we have the Odin. It's
HVK is worse than Odin. Why I'm so against this is because one, Odin is harder to use. Okay, it requires slightly more bouncer, although it's still just the recoil just climbing up. Alright. Second is slower fire rate. Okay, you miss one shot, you add another 145 milliseconds to kill.
Yep.
Alright, which is a lot more punishing. This gun demands more accuracy compared to the HVK.
Yeah.
Okay. Second, HVK can play aggressive. This thing is harder.
Okay. I think it requires a lot of skill to play aggro.
No, I'm not saying you can't. You can. If you have that mechanical skill, do that. Okay, you'll be unstoppable. But HVK will do better than this weapon. Alright. Although yes, Odin will outgun it, but that's I think SKS is the best weapon in the game because it can two-shot at all ranges.
Exactly.
Okay, that's my logic here. I don't think Odin should be even here higher than the HVK. And also, this is just a position above CX9 and Fnac. Does it make sense to anyone here?
Exactly. Everyone can agree that this does not make sense whatsoever.
CX9 and Fnac so close to it, so close to Odin, and I guess number one would be USS, is mind-boggling to me in a very bad way.
Exactly.
I don't even think this list is even valid.
True.
Alright. I feel like this list, all 10 weapons are completely obsolete in terms of the position. Okay, it's a bold claim, it's harsh, I'm sorry. I don't think this top 10 list is actually reliable in a sense. Except builds. Builds are great here, okay? Let's get it out there. Okay? I'll give credits where credits are due. But how it's positioned is just so bad right now. Okay? Oh, and also since this, if you're saying this video is presenting to you the top 10 weapons without an order, then this video is reliable.
Yep.
But when you are sorting the 10 weapons in order or more, okay, you have the responsibility to sort this weapon out, okay, to help those newer players. Putting Fennec in there does not help newer players. They will not like the Fennec.
Exactly.
Okay, they will not like the Fennec. They will prefer CX9 more, maybe even the QXR. Okay, yeah. QXR is a slightly easier recall, to be fair. All right, I do not think this is viable. Let's continue.
It's the best long-range AR in the game right now,
Correct.
But it is incredibly difficult to exploit properly because of many things.
Yes, and why do you say that in HP? If it's difficult, why did you put this over the HBK? Again, alright?
Yeah.
Make your list make sense. Your list is really inconsistent, Kith. That's my honest opinion. My honest feedback to your top 10 videos. Every top 10 videos, because it's been falling off. This might be even one of, if not the worst one yet that he made, in my opinion. Okay.
Respectfully. Respectfully.
Bro doesn't want smoke.
First, the fire rate is 413 RPM. Missing a shot is pretty much a death penalty. Second, the hitbox.
Exactly. So again, why is this above HBK?
If you want to get a 2-shot kill, you need to hit the chest or arms in the first range, or the chest in the second. Else, it's a 3-shot kill, and a 3-shot kill means 290 milliseconds of time to kill,
slower?
which is slower than the 4-shot kill of an LK24 or a KN44. And third, the overall handling can feel weird. The recoil is quite irregular.
If none of you realizes that he mentions Odin's flaws more than a HVK, yet HVK is still lower. Alright. Okay.
The iron sight isn't great on the base blueprint, and it can be quite shaky. But if you're able to overcome that, you have the best passive gun in the game. Here's the gunsmith for the Odin. For our fifth and last honorable mention, it's the LW3 Tundra. It is the best sniper in the game since its release a year ago. DLQ-like hitbox, DLQ-like mobility, DLQ-like wall penetration, and the lowest flinch amongst all snipers except for the HDR. It has the fastest fire rate of all snipers with a DLQ-like hitbox. Basically, it's the best, The only issue is the really slow sprint to fire delay, which you can cancel by jumping or simply not sprinting, so it's not necessarily a big deal. Here's the gunsmith for the Tundra.
Alright.
And lastly, in first place, we have the USS-9. It is the reason why all of the 3 taps became obsolete. 28 meters of consistent 3-shot kill, giving us a 200 milliseconds time to kill. Good handling with no recoil, no aim shake, and a decent iron sight. Overall, great mobility with a 3.9 meters per second strafe speed and a 224 milliseconds ADS time. A massive bullet impact for an SMG. Great magazine stats in general. This gun would be perfect if it wasn't for the 1.1 hit flinch, but it's not even a big deal in practice. Here's the gunsmith for the USS-9.
Okay, regarding to how I just commented on Odin's position, alright, there is like somewhat of a ratio or something like high risk, high reward. Alright, so I did put SKS number 5 on my list in the last time. Alright, that's because I believe this weapon is better than the rest. Alright, as long as I have some skill. To be fair, it's not too hard to use this cam in this pew pew. Okay, but it's not too hard. Okay, my final thoughts of this video is bad.
Yeah.
Not reliable in any sense, except if you're looking for a list of meta, then this video is great for that. Just don't pay attention to how Kith sorts the weapon out, the weapons out. Alright, but all in all, this video is not great. Alright, let's be honest, not great. This will just get a 2 out of 10 rating for me. Alright, because all 10 weapons in this list have wrong positions except for the USS-9. Okay, except for the USS-9.
I mean, the QQ-10 is kind of not bad in the.
Oh
position.
yeah.
Yeah, the QQ-10.
3 out of 10 then.
Yeah.
3 out of 10. Still good effort from Kith,
Yeah.
but you need more effort. But sadly, in the YouTube world, no matter how much effort you put the video, if the video is bad, it's bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's the harsh truth. Okay, but yeah, that's good.